I believe we will never see what happened tonight again in the NHL. Let's go to Brent Burns, and never change Burnsy. This man just shattered another player's stick in a diving attempt to save a goal, but because it was on a clear break to an empty net, he ended up just giving up a goal because technically what he did should have been a penalty shot, but because it was on an empty net, the rules say that McLeod just gets a free goal, and that was his 3rd of the night and 10th of the year. First hat trick of his career, by the way. Congratulations. But yes, Burns thought he was saving a goal. Really, he just gave one on a silver platter. I can't criticize the hustle, though. But what's insane about this stat is that the Buffalo Sabres ended up scoring in the period without getting a single shot. Welcome to Buffalo Sabres hockey. This was the first time in NHL history, and I honestly can't see this happening again. But the Hattie would make it 4-2 Sabres, as almost on cue, like they do every year, they decide to put a little effort in instead of just tanking for a bad pick. Buffalo is 6-3-1 in their last 10, believe it or not, but let's not get too carried away because they're still at the bottom of the East, even with the recent resurgence, and they're still basically 10 points out of a playoff spot. So no need to play in the parade yet, Buffalo, at least not for the Sabres. Bills Mafia, we'll see. The worst thing they can do this year is just end up a couple points short of a wild card spot. Either be good or don't. That's what the NHL really encourages. I actually like the Sabres. I think this sucks, but I think they might need to blow it up at least a little bit. Zucker's having a great year in the last of his deal. Send that man somewhere, get some draft capital. Buffalo has all of their picks, but they don't really have anything extra outside of some 7th rounders and a 4th. Like, let's get some 1st or 2nd round picks here. Flip a couple of these mid-level contracts like Zucker. This is going to be very controversial because I know Sabres fans love him, but even Alex Tuch, I could see them potentially moving. It would suck. He came with the Eichel deal. He's been playing well. He likes the city and is from New York. There needs to be a change, however, and I could see it being a potential option. The only thing I'll say is that eventually Buffalo is going to need an actual team instead of just a bunch of draft picks and young players. Buffalo has the youngest team in the NHL. They need to surround them with older veteran talent. I mean, Cage is basically geriatric on that team at 27. You've got JJ Peterka, he's 23. Cousins, 23. UPL, 25. Devin Levi, who I think has a lot of potential, just needs more time, is 23. Owen Power, Bowen Byram. You probably recognize a lot of these names from recent World Juniors, which, yeah. However, if they are going to move players, don't touch Bowen Byram. Sign that man before anyone else thinks about it. Love the player. Buffalo wins again, though, but what have you thought of their recent run? Are they going to go on another to break Buffalo fans' hearts, or could they actually make the playoffs? I will say, regarding the potential of blowing the team up, I know that Buffalo fans have no interest in that. And I don't blame them. Buffalo has not been truly competitive for nearly 2 decades, and they haven't consistently made the playoffs since the 90s. It just reminds me of the awful state the Oilers were in for so long. In the last 10 years, Buffalo has made the playoffs 0 times. They've got a 40% win percentage, just brutal. Anyway, your thoughts on a potential blow up and more down below. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, and if you want more content, there's a new basketball, football, and hockey video on screen right now. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.